Watch Dogs, a series that had great ideas with hacking mechanics and dynamic storytelling. But despite the hype, it failed to secure its place in the gaming world. So what went wrong? With jaw-dropping trailers showcasing stunning visuals and innovative gameplay mechanics, the promise of hacking into a hyper-connected city and shaping its fate captured the imagination of gamers worldwide. Watch Dogs 1 was released in 2014 for several platforms and received generally positive reviews despite criticism aimed at technical issues. The discrepancy in graphical quality between marketing and the real game, narrative, and protagonist. It sold more than 10 million copies by the end of 2014. The storyline of the first game starts with story of Grey Hat hacker and vigilante Aiden Pierce's quest for revenge after the killing of his niece. The game was set within a fictionalized version of the Chicago metropolitan area in 2013. The game received really good reviews because of its storyline and new ideas implemented in the game. Beyond the graphics, Watch Dogs suffered from repetitive gameplay. Missions and side activities lacked variety, making players feel like they were stuck in a loop of hacking the same targets and engaging in predictable encounters. And we can also not forget the blunder Ubisoft did by making the game look phenomenal in trailer but was not actually that good. Ubisoft lied to everyone in order to get attention to the game, or we can also say, catfishing. But later Ubisoft had to pay the price of what they did. The first week of the game was not quite good because everyone was exposing Ubisoft and the game was highly criticized. Fans were uploading videos of actual game versus demo trailer. It was clearly noticed how Ubisoft added few smoke effects and filters in order to make game look better than what it actually was. But despite all of that, Watch Dogs was a success because of its storyline and amazing mechanics. Fans saw the potential it had, but also they lost faith and trust in Ubisoft. The next game in the series was Watch Dogs 2. It is a 2016 action-adventure game developed by Ubisoft Montreal and published by Ubisoft. It is the sequel to 2014's Watch Dogs and the second installment in the Watch Dogs series. It was released for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Windows in November 2016, for Amazon Luna in November 2020, and for Stadia in December 2020. Set within a fictionalized version of the San Francisco Bay Area, the game is played from a third-person perspective and its open world is navigated on foot or by vehicle. Players control Marcus Holloway, a hacker who works with the hacking group DedSec to take down the city's advanced surveillance system known as CTOS. In November 2016, Ubisoft revealed that the game's pre-orders were disappointing for the company. Due to this, Ubisoft took a more conservative approach and reduced the sales projection for the second half of its fiscal year 2017. Now we all know the reason for this: the catfishing done in the previous game. Players lost their faith in Ubisoft. However, CEO Yves Guillemot was confident that the game would not be a commercial failure, and compared the game to Far Cry 3, a commercially successful game with low pre-order sales. The game was ranked number 8 in sales in January 2017. Watch Dogs 2 sold more than 10 million copies by the year 2019-20. The game received mid-reviews. The game suffered frame rate issues and glitches. But as said by the CEO, the game wasn't a commercial failure. And for me, this is the best game of the series. Watch Dogs Legion was released in 2020. It was an action-adventure game developed by Ubisoft Toronto and published by Ubisoft. It is the sequel to 2016's Watch Dogs 2 and the third installment in the Watch Dogs series. Set within a fictionalized representation of a futuristic, dystopian London, the game's story follows the hacker syndicate DedSec as they seek to clear their names after being framed for a series of terrorist bombings. Upon its reveal at E3 2019, many outlets described the futuristic London setting as post-Brexit. What could potentially happen following the expected departure of the United Kingdom from the European Union? This choice of setting became a point of debate in the media, as there are several political questions related to post-Brexit. Watch Dogs Legion received mixed or average reviews from critics, while the Xbox One version received generally favorable reviews, according to Metacritic. IGN's Dan Stapleton praised the diversity of NPCs in the game, remarking that which NPCs the player decides to recruit can have a significant effect on the overall gameplay, and that this diversity enables numerous possibilities and encourages the player to use their creativity. According to Wikipedia, during its first week on sale, Watch Dogs Legion was the best-selling game in the UK when counting physical and digital sales, the second best-selling retail game in Switzerland at the all-format charts, and the fourth best-selling retail game in Japan at the individual format charts. 40,962 physical copies of the PlayStation 4 version were sold that week in Japan. And that is it for today, guys. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button and subscribe to Nostalgic Plays and tell me your favorite Watch Dogs game. Until next time, goodbye.